You probably have a nice job and you can save some money every month. You also invest in cryptos and stocks, but you end up losing more than you actually profit. Which begs the question, is there a way to become rich without winning the lottery? The answer is yes. The 5 principles you will learn won't make you rich overnight, but if you follow them consistently, your chances of success are high. So, let's get started. Number 1. Spend less than you earn. Let's be real, we all have a certain way of living that we enjoy. So, which sacrifices should we make, where should we spend and where should we save? A good way to answer these questions is to monthly write down your expenses in a spreadsheet or an app dedicated to that. It takes some time, but I promise you it will be worth it. Go through every single expense and add them by detailed categories like groceries, eating out, gas, insurance, clothes. That's a few examples of what I use. You should also add how much you earn each month. This way it is easier to see if you are spending more than you earn and where are you spending more. It is up to you where you can save, just remember that a small sacrifice today can mean a huge benefit tomorrow. Imagine you decide to eat out less frequently, saving $20 per month. These $20 can mean $370 in 30 years if you invest them, as you will see later in the video. So imagine if you could save $20 every month. That can mean thousands of dollars on your wallet later. Bottom line, you will get richer quickly depending on how much you can save. Or you can enjoy life as it is. That's totally fine and is entirely up to you. Final note on the topic, and I hope this is not news to you, but you should be careful if you take credit debt. When we ask for a credit, for example to buy a car, we are borrowing money from the future that we didn't earn yet. But that has a cost and usually means we are paying the original price plus an additional cost. With the exception of a house, I would avoid credits at all costs. Save first, spend later. Number 2. Invest in you. We want to save money to then invest it cleverly, and one of the best investments is in ourselves. Learning is key if you want to be promoted or change careers. There is a lot of good and free content out there, so you should always take advantage of that. But sometimes there are more efficient ways to learn. Books are usually worth spending as they are commonly cheap and provide in-depth knowledge in a specific topic. Look for good recommendations in your sector to leverage your career or explore new ones. Taking a course or a certification can also be a game changer to open new job opportunities. I have done that in the past, and although I started my new job earning less than before, after a couple of years I was earning much more. Sometimes you need to do a step back to then do 2 steps forward. Bottom line, don't be afraid to invest in yourself if it will make you happier, because you will be doing something you love, but also opening new doors that hopefully will increase your monthly income. Number 3. Compound investing. Do you prefer to double your investment in 1 year or to have it multiplied by 10 in 30 years? If you chose the second option, you already have the right mindset. But you chose the first one, didn't you? We all love quick and easy money. And why shouldn't we? I would rather have money now than in 30 years. But quick and easy money frequently comes hand in hand with high risk. Either you can double it or you can get it cut in half. And if we want to become rich, we want to avoid risk while maximizing our profits. Imagine every month after you receive your paycheck, you put $50 aside. After 10 years, you will have $6,000 saved. That's a good saving amount, but that doesn't make you rich. What if there was a way to invest these $50 every month, to get some return from it, even if small? You went to your bank and you got a deal of 1% return a year. So, you make your calculations, and with 1% a year, investing $50 every month for 10 years, you got in the end $6,300. Only $300 profit, not that great, but better than before. You then hear your friends talking about the S&P500. In a short explanation, the S&P500 is an index fund that allows you to purchase a little bit of the best 500 companies in the American market. You researched about it and found out that the S&P500 has an average return of almost 10% a year. This doesn't mean that the portfolio grows 10% a year, because some years it may drop and others it might rise, but if you hold long enough, you will get a returning rate around 10% a year. So you calculate again to find out that your 6,000 investment can potentially be worth 10,000 in 10 years. You got curious to see how much could you have in 30 years by the time you retire. And for your surprise, you discover that you can end up with $100,000 over the 30 years. This is the power of the compound investment. It is like a snowball. It starts small and grows small, but after many, many years it grows and grows and grows. Another example, if you invest $500 every month for 30 years, you can end up with $1 million. That's right. It is still risky though. When we invest, there is always risk. But by investing in an index fund like the S&P500, we are not betting in a company. We are betting in a market that in its existence has always grown after a while. Also, by continuously buying, we are making sure to have an average cost price. When the market goes down, we buy. When the market goes up, we buy, making us safer and not needing to look for the best times to invest. Because if you try to anticipate if the market goes up or down, you are increasing the risk. But by investing regularly, you distribute that risk, relying on the growth of the market and not on ups and downs. When compound investing, we should aim for the long run. The longer we wait, the biggest the possibilities of success and return are. I will leave a link in the description where you can play around to know how much you could earn in the S&P500, and also a link to the app that I currently use for investment. When investing, I always follow these 3 principles. Buy consistently regardless of the price, hold on to it, the longer the better are your chances of having good profit, and finally, only invest money that you don't need. Let's not become rich by chance, let's make sure it will be a reality. Number 4. Avoid risky games. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Have you ever heard this saying? If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. This is one of the most important rules when investing. Nowadays, with thousands of new cryptocurrencies, crypto games, NFTs, and God knows what else will come, everyone seems to be looking for the next gold mine. I have also fallen into this trap a few times, and the results were always the same: bad investments. Just like in a casino or online betting, you can have some luck and make some money, but in the long run you will lose. If you really want to be rich, you should avoid these money traps at all costs, because we want to maximize our chances of getting rich. And if you are investing in risky games, you are diminishing those odds. I'm not saying you should not invest in crypto, but you should have a diversified portfolio with the most solid ones and follow the same 2 principles of compound investment. Buy frequently and hold. Number 5. Career development. Last but not least, we should focus on our career development to increase our monthly income. In the past, a professional stayed in the same career, sometimes in the same company, for a lifetime. This is no longer true. The world is constantly changing, and so should we. So, my question to you is, how can you be promoted? Take advantage of what you learn and possible courses to make you a better professional and get a promotion. If you don't enjoy your job so much, or you see that there is no easy way to get promoted, have you considered changing careers? When searching for a different job, think on these 3 questions. Would you love it? Would you be good at it? And would you be well paid? It is important to not settle and always be eager to learn and to improve. That's key to keep that monthly income rising. You are now equipped with solid principles to become rich, by increasing your monthly income, by saving as much as you can, by investing in the right places, and by avoiding money traps. A good way to get better at work is to work smarter instead of harder. Thank you for watching, see you on the next video.